is Cheyenne and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to just do sort of like a get ready with me type thing. I'm not going to tell you too much about what I'm doing with my products, but you will be able to see and hopefully guess. I will explain more with like the eyes, but the basic stuff like the face I won't be explaining. But we're also going to be testing a new product that I picked up. I don't think it's new, but it's new to me. It's a Brow Wow powder by kiehl. So this is it, and we got it in shade taupe. Alright, so let's get to it. First I'm going to start with the velour lip scrub, just sort of prep our lips. So what do you guys want to talk about? I didn't ask you guys any questions. I guess we'll start with who I am. So my name is Cheyenne. I am a Canadian. I still live in Canada. I like Canada. I don't think I would move to the States. But I love horses. I love cows. Cows. Really? Like cows. I love cows. But I love animals of all shapes and sizes. Personally, I moved back in with my mom after having my baby. It's just easier and it's a lot more affordable because Alberta is super expensive. And I know everywhere can say, oh, we're super expensive, but like there's no jobs and prices here are really high, which is unfortunate. Just using the Tarte Rainforest C Marine Boosting 4-in-1 Mist. I like that one, it smells like candy. I like tea. I don't drink coffee. I like silver, not gold, although I am into the whole rose gold trend going on. I do like rose gold, so makes me sort of a hypocrite. I own 2 cats, but I live with 4. One of them, you might be able to see him. He's in the background here. His name is Pepe. And then he's my youngest cat. He is a year old. He just turned a year old in April 20th, just before my baby was born. So we're just using the NYX Total Control in Alabaster. So he's just turned a year old, and my other cat, his name is Halloween, and he is officially 9 years old. Holy cow. But that's not too bad. He's only like half of his lifespan, right? I used to work at a pet store, so I know a lot about pet foods and pet food products and like treats and stuff, like what you can give your cats and dogs and what you can't. And animals have always fascinated me. When I was younger, I wished I could have been a vet. But I just can't put animals down, and I can't see animals in pain. It hurts me so much. But I'm not a vegan, so I just pretend, I guess, I don't know where the animals come from that I eat. But I tried to go vegan once and my body completely rejected it, and I have an iron deficiency, which I know people say like, oh, you can take supplements and stuff. I don't want to take supplements. And like I know that there's vegetables that you can eat and stuff like that. That would be better maybe. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in L1 Neutral. But supplements just aren't my thing. Like I do take an iron supplement, but that's because it's a requirement for me to live healthy. I wouldn't do it if I had a choice. But I don't actually mind my iron supplement because it is an all-natural vegetarian option. It might be vegan, I'm not sure, but it's also like gluten-free or something like that, I think. So it's a good choice for me, and it doesn't make me feel like tired or bloated or grouchy when I take it, because I used to take the meat byproduct sort of ones that my doctor recommended when I first found out I was iron deficient, and those ones sort of put me all off whack, and it just was not a good situation for me or my family that had to put up with me. I am 24 years old, so I'm not old, not young, still young. I think I'm young. NYX HD Studio powder. One of my favorite bands that has been with me since I was 13 years old is Fall Out Boy. Oh my god. I love them. Like, they've been around for such a long time, and they've been my favorite band back in my emo days. Yes, I do have pictures of that, and it is as bad as people think. No, I'm just kidding. I actually really liked it. I thought I looked dope. I don't think I mentioned this in my NYX video, but this powder feels like cool on the skin. Like, it's cool to the skin. I don't know. It's just sort of the vibe it gives me. I have gone to school 3 times and still not figured out what I want to do, because what I want to do is like medicine, and I love helping people. I'm a caregiver by nature, so I like to take care of things, creatures, people. I just am a giant caregiver, and I know that's who I am, and I am not afraid of who I am. And you know, but that makes me also very susceptible to caring too deeply and not knowing when to give up. Just using Tarte Ave Princess, and you know, I wouldn't say that that's a bad thing, but I am a caregiver by nature, and I like to make sure that everybody is taken care of, and it's led to some pretty toxic friendships or relationships, which I've gotten out of at this point. I was born and raised in Alberta. I've never moved out of Alberta. My dad left several times during my childhood. At one point he left and came back, and then at another point for my 10th birthday he took us to Red Lobster, and then took us to Red Lobster, and then we did something. He got me a Build-A-Bear. It was a unicorn Build-A-Bear, and I loved it. I thought it was so great, and I thought my dad was amazing because he bought it for me. MAC Blush and Dainty. But that was the last time I saw him, was my 10th birthday. Go figure. Like, great, right? Jeffree Star Cosmetics in Ice Cold. It's the Skinfrost. Gorgeous highlighter. Yeah, that was the last time like I saw him, was my 10th birthday, and then he came back into my life. Facebook told me 4 years ago, as of like a week ago. So back in August he came into my life again. 4 years ago. But I've done a lot since then. I've had a kid who I love to death. He is my everything. There is nothing I wouldn't do for him. and he's just my babe. Alright, so now we have some highlighter everywhere. And now I'm going to test the Quo Brow Wow Powder. So there's like a little ball in there to shake it up as like a powder. Oh, whoa, neat. Okay. What the? The ball's in the cap. It's not even in with the product. But it's like this little mini dough foot. Whoa. That's some like color payoff. Let's see how that goes. Wow. If I were doing this again, I would start in the middle of my brow and then come to the end, take the excess in through the front. Because now I'm just sort of heavy here. Oh, some news for you guys. I actually just subscribed to BoxyCharm. Alright, so as you may have noticed, the lighting has changed. It's gotten a little darker outside. My camera battery died. Well, I made the most of it and I cleaned my room. I know it looks clean from your perspective, but from my perspective, there was laundry hidden behind my bed. I know, I'm not ashamed. Nope. So we had just put some Brow Wow powder in our eyebrows, and I had some fallout happen. I left it on my face to show you, but it sort of flew away on its own and left like a weird brown mark here. So I had a little bit of fallout happen from the Brow Wow powder, but it is a powder and I guess 'tis to be expected. Right, it was too dark in the front here, so I'm just going to take a spoolie, sort of brush that, see what I can do with that. So I guess more about me, because why not? It's my channel. My favorite comic book character is Batman for a boy, and for a girl, for the longest time it was Catwoman, up until 6 years ago when I discovered Harley Quinn, because I found that her personality and my personality were more similar. And I really liked her because she was insane and I was crazy. So I really stuck with Harley Quinn and V for Vendetta. I know he's not really like a comic book character, but there is a comic book of him. I do have it. I own it. It's down there in my closet somewhere. We're just going to take some photofocus setting spray. Spray it arm distance away. Boy, that's like a shower. But then kind of like when Harley Quinn became popular here like a year ago, I got very upset about it. I was like, oh no, she became popular. Like, no, I don't like popular things. I don't want to be where the crowd is at, you know? And so I started boycotting Harley Quinn because I was like, no, everybody likes her, so why should I? And I'm like, because you've loved her for years, so you should continue to love her. And so I went back to her. I love Harley Quinn. She's just like my homegirl. And there's a lot of facts about Harley Quinn that people don't know. Like, she's actually had a kid with the Joker, but she gave it the kid to her sister because she didn't want her Joker to have an influence on the kid. And he didn't even notice like that she went away. There's just like so many things. Like she used to have a squad of her own, and she had hyenas for dogs, really. I think they were hyenas. I'm not 100% sure right now. My favorite candy is Reese's Pieces. I love the little candies. I think they're the best. But I really have just like an overall sugar addiction. So that's a me thing. But I love smoothies. Smoothies are the bomb for me. Halloween is my #1 go-to. Love Halloween. I love all the different things you can do. It's been my favorite season for years, and yes, I call it a season because it is. It's a huge season. For me it goes fall, because that's like my favorite. Halloween, and then Christmas, winter. I'm not the biggest fan of Christmas, but I'm not like opposed to it. I like gifts. Who doesn't? And then like sort of spring, summer. Those are just kind of meh to me. I could do without spring and summer, but I can't live without fall. Some of my favorite YouTube channels are like Jeffree Star, Laura Lee. She took a while for me to get used to. I just started watching her videos because she was doing things that like I was interested in, but I didn't really care for her at first, which sounds bad. It's not nice to say. I'm just gonna dip into China White with my clean flat MAC brush and put that all over my lid. I know it's like not nice to say, but like really she took some getting used to. But now that I'm used to her, like, and her quirky personality, I like love her. And I watch her. And Manny MUA, so the trio goes without saying. I like Alexandria Ryan. She only has like 30,000 subscribers, but I think she deserves a lot more. Her videos are really entertaining. She's got a nice personality. She's easy to watch. I like a really weird one is called the Pearl Dude, and I've actually just ordered something from him to test for my channel to see Courtney, to see like how his products look. But I watched those pearl opening videos and I just stumbled across them one day. So yeah, those are like a guilty pleasure. And I also really like, well, I like BuzzFeed's The Try Guys, but I like these other guys. They sort of do the same thing. They're called Men Try. I really like them. I think they're so much fun to watch. They do a lot of testing like girls products for guys. Like they test like a girl product on a guy. And they always do it to themselves, and they've done some pretty interesting things that like even like I wish I could do, right? Should we keep this more of a simple look, or should we go full out? I typically go full out. Let's take expensive. We'll just see where this look goes. But I really enjoy their videos. They're also another channel that doesn't have super a lot of subscribers. They really should have more, because they're just like a lot of fun to watch, to be honest. Oh, Toxic Tears. I really like her. I think I want to do a makeup look inspired by her one day, because she's got like the bombest goth makeup. I really like her yellow makeup, where she puts like yellow all over her lids and like throws in black, and it sort of looks like Taxi Cab but Yellow Bee. but it's awesome. So, I really like her too. And she unboxes like the Spooky Box Club, which I want to get my hands on so bad. I just can't afford it because it's not that expensive of a box when you look at it. But then you have to convert it from pounds to Canadian. And then the shipping. So that's a very expensive box in the end for me. Because that's double the cost. I guess we're going for like expensive halo. Not bad. Don't mind it. I'm just going to take my flat brush, slightly dip in. These colors are really super pigmented. I like to be an unbiased channel. I don't like to tell you to go buy a product if I don't like it. And I wouldn't do that. I know that there's like sponsored videos out there, but nobody's sponsoring my channel. Just me. Just whatever I can afford. And like sometimes to afford palettes for you guys to try, like my Stila palette, I actually went onto a used makeup swap and shop group on Facebook, and I purchased it through there. So I paid like $30 for the palette where it's normally like $68. So that's how I save money for my channel. Which isn't, I wouldn't recommend necessarily because you have to trust, and trusting is hard to do. Talking of my Stila, let's actually dip in here, and we'll go for this one on the end here called Sequin, just with our finger, and we'll put that in the center. Crap, I just dipped into a different color. I like orcas. That's something. I like sea. I like fishing. I love quadding. Outdoor activities, I really do enjoy them, and I like camping. Why did I start a YouTube channel? For the fun. Really, that's all I started it for, was for fun. Because if you want to do something, you may as well do it because you enjoy it. You know, I wouldn't recommend that everybody makes a YouTube channel for makeup specifically. Makeup's hard to do. I mean, like, some aspects are super easy of makeup for certain people, and some people it's same color, just sort of putting it in the inner corner here. Some people makeup super easy for, but some people really struggle with makeup. Just as like some people struggle with like archery or shooting a firearm, or why are they all so violent right now? Arts. Some people are really terrible artists. And I'm not saying anybody specifically. I'm not thinking of anybody. But some people really struggle to create art or to sing or something. But you should figure out what your strengths are and what you're good at, and then do you, right? I'm going to take the Fox Whites by NYX and throw that in my inner corner, or not in my inner corner, my waterline. Can't think. Let's just do. And being a small channel that I am of 12 subscribers, I do not get PR. Like, I know that you'll see some YouTube channels get like PR unboxings. I don't get that. I only have 12 of you, and one of them, gasp, I'm about to reveal something, is myself. I have a personal YouTube for myself to go watch my favorite YouTubers, and I have my YouTube channel, which I don't watch anybody off of really. Like, I mean, like I watch a few videos on it because I get suckered in, but I went and liked my favorite channels with my business YouTube, I guess this would be. Alright, so my camera died yet again. Didn't know where it died, but I realized it was right before I excuse me, sorry. Right before I applied my white eyeliner, which is Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It's the Druglord. I just used this little tiny brush and applied it. I did have a hard time applying it over top of eyeshadow a little bit, but it is eye safe, but it technically is a liquid lipstick. I'm going to take my Eyeko smudge proof eyeliner in black and just sort of trace it so it's outlining it. Alright, that's the best I can do. Sorry. Alright, so where were we? Oh, right. Okay, so I'm going to tell you some of my favorite movies. Heather's one of my favorite. Both the 50 Shades and the 50 Shades Darker. Love them. The Addams Family. How to Train Your Dragon. Nightmare Before Christmas. My absolute favorite TV show is Merlin and Bones. Okay. If I could marry a celebrity, it would be Bradley James. He was the guy who played on BBC's Merlin. He's played on a few other things. He played in iZombie. But he died. And it was sad. Whoa. It looks like this eye's thicker. I do have a lazy eye, so one of my eyes always seems to turn out better than the other. It's just what it is. And then I'm going to take the CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus and throw that in my upper waterline. And I'm going to take my Full Lash Bloom and apply my mascara. But yes, if I could marry a fictional character, it would be Arthur, but if I could marry the real life person, it would be Bradley James. If I could marry a past crush, I would marry Shefali. Let's see, I'm going to take the Jeffree Star Cosmetic in You Better Work. And we did the lip scrub earlier and put that balm on. It's absorbed now. I had nothing on my lips except for a little of his highlighter. I love my son and I would never change who he is. I love purple lips. I don't know why. I always have. I think they look really cool. I went through an emo stage in my life, followed by a goth stage, which is entirely different. They may use a few similar pieces, but they are two very different life styles. And while it's still wet, I'm just going to throw a little druglord in the center, and a little bit more just in the very center. Do I miss being goth or emo? No. Sometimes yes, actually yes. I'm just going to take a little star power, throw that over top of the white. But my camera battery is about to die again because I'm not charging it fully apparently. So if I come back and my eye makeup's different, it's different. But no, I don't miss being goth or emo. But I guess I'll have to teach you more about myself later, because this makeup look is like done. Oh wow, look at that. My favorite time of year is Halloween, as I mentioned, and I'm already prepared to film for you guys. I've got some more makeup stuff, but I'm going to be doing a lot of makeup tutorials, so if there's something you want to see, please comment down below and let me know. And while you're near that comment section, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And I dance every time I've gotten a new subscriber. There. Now I've got the cartoon eyeliner. Let's overexpose myself. I guess I'll get into my favorite makeup, or my favorite music later, but Fall Out Boy I did mention, and I just wanted to say something to Fall Out Boy. Thanks for the memories. Cheesy. Oh, shameless cheesy. But that's it for this look. I really hope you liked it. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.